What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay Renee with Prison Riot Radio and Hip Hop Humanism Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This afternoon we have a gifted sister by the name of the Gifted Tiff, and we're gonna get into her. She's a songstress, singer, business owner, author, and much more. So let's get into it. All right, sister, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay as well. I appreciate you for pulling up on us so we can learn more about you. So thank you.
And no problem. Thank you. Thank you also for having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
absolutely. So, before we get into more deeper talks, I want to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself. So, tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you from.
Okay, my name is Tiffany, but I'm also known as the Gifted Tiff. I'm originally from Corona, Queens, New York. Born and raised.
Queens. How was it like growing up in Queens?
In Corona, it's like a small community, so everybody know each other. But and it was diverse, so it was all ethnic groups there, and it was nice. I stayed there up until I was 21, and then I moved to Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, all right. So, I want to get into the music. Even though you have a lot of different hats, I definitely want to talk
Hmm.
about the song that you got out. I think it's a beautiful song. I think it will resonate with a lot of people. So, tell people a little bit about the song.
Well, the song is a prayer, and I turned it into a song. And it was the song was created one of my darkest moments. My husband passed away in August of 2025, and when he passed away, he was incarcerated at the time. So it was a real dark part of my life where I really needed some questions from God. So I was praying, and then it just came to me, and I started singing it. So when you listen to the song, you will hear that it's a prayer, but it's a lyrical prayer. And I believe everyone once in their life have to have that moment where they have to speak to God.
Yeah, sometimes that's the only place that
Hmm.
you can go for any type of refuge because that kind of thing, you definitely have my condolences and those of my listeners. That's something real heavy to lose someone.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, definitely our condolences with that. And this song does read like a prayer. I've listened to it a few times, and
Hmm.
I think that anybody that gets an opportunity to listen to this song, it'll definitely hit their heart. I think we've all been there, with those type of prayers.
Hmm.
Um, and I commend you for the strength that it takes to share that type of thing. What made you want to get it out of your head and actually put it where others could be able to listen to it?
Well, I can't really explain it. It was something where um it was just hit me, right? Because my husband, he wasn't sick or anything.
Yeah,
So it just hit me whenever I got the call. And then I had to rush up there because, I live in New York. He was incarcerated in New York, but he was incarcerated upstate New
right.
York. So that's miles away from the city. And, rushing up there to the hospital, and then he was on life support. So it was so much going on, but it was something that was needed because it was only God.
Yeah,
And that's the only explanation that I could have for that, because it's like I couldn't sleep or anything. Only thing that what I could do was just write, and this was in my head to just sing. So it was just something where God was telling me that I needed to do this. I needed to sing this. I needed to make this into a song. I needed to get this out to others, because I believe there's others that is going through certain situations, and they don't they have a voice, but a lot of people don't express it. So I'm actually like a voice for others, and and I'm happy that I can be, even though this is a real difficult time. But yeah, that's the reason why the song, and I want the song to resonate with a lot of people. It's one of those songs where it's just like it'll just touch you, and you could say, "Oh wow, yeah, I've been through that."
yeah, absolutely. I agree. Let the people know where they can find it so they can listen.
Well, it's on all streaming platforms, so such as Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, Tidal. Basically anywhere that you could be able to stream music, it's available there.
All right. I will make sure that I include some of those links so people can just click on it and find it at their fingertips. Okay. So let's talk
Yes, yes.
about your songwriting. So how long had you been writing music?
I've been writing since a little girl. I was raised in the choir. So my great grandmother had me in the choir since I was like 8 years old. So I've always music has always been it's a passion that I have. It's just when I decided to do the family thing, I got married and had
Yeah.
children. I just actually put that on hold, but I've always had. I think now the situation has pushed me more into like writing more. So I write a song every day,
Okay.
actually. So yeah, and it's like I just want the people to hear me more. So I think that's why I'm just writing and writing, just getting it out there. But yeah, I've always wrote since a little girl.
Okay. So we can anticipate some more music coming from you then.
Yeah, yeah,
Eh,
yeah. Actually, I'll be dropping a song every month,
okay.
so it'll be a complete full album and everything. And then I have a lot of projects going on. But of course, once you follow me, you'll be able to see everything that I got going on.
Okay. We definitely gonna keep a lookout for that. I'm gonna be looking for that. I think it's dope that you're gonna be dropping your album soon. So congratulations on that.
Thank you, thank
Well,
you.
all right. So let's get into some of these other hats. I know that you spoke on the business that you had, but I know you also have some type of organization where you help those that are incarcerated. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, so it was actually a business that me and my husband had started. It's called Say Less Fam, I Got You. It's basically a prison vendor service. So family and friends and also inmates, they can order things like food packages, sneakers, clothing, electronics, anything that the correctional facility allows. What I do is I would ship it to the correctional facility.
Uh,
And that we've been in business with that since 2014.
okay. And where can people connect with that if they're interested in the services? And thank you for doing that, because like I know, they be needing that, and it's the perfect name.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah,
so. How can people
yeah.
with that?
So, yeah, so if family and friends would like to order, they can just go to plugforinmates.com. And on the website, it'll have everything, all the listing of items that we sell. The only thing you will have to do is just put in the person's full information, full name, ID number, and correctional facility. And then we'll take it from there. We'll ship it to the facility.
Awesome. All right, we'll make sure that we include that link as well, so y'all can get right to that. So I want to talk a little more about you being an author. Do you have anything published yet? Is anything in the works? Tell us more about that pen life you got.
Well, I wrote a book a few years ago. It's called Enough is Enough. This is my story. It's available on Amazon. That's my first book that I wrote. It was about a domestic violence experience that I went through when I was younger. So it touches on that part of my life, and it also it helps other victims out there, so to know to look for what to look for, the signs and things like that. And also, I'm working on new material, a book that's called Grief of a Prisoner's Wife, and that'll also have the situation that just happened with my husband, and then also it'll have a song that'll come with it, like a CD. So we're putting together that for all of the prisoners' wives and girlfriends, or just if you have a loved one that's incarcerated. So that's another project. It's called The Grief of a Prisoner's Wife.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely got a lot of hats over there, sister. I know you taking care of you too, though, right? You taking you some.
Yeah, yeah, I am. I have three children, one that's an adult and two smaller ones. So, I'm learning that I have to make time for myself, even though it's very hard and it's difficult, especially with the youngest ones.
Yeah, yeah, because
They ask about their dad all the time. So it's a lot physically and mentally, but I'm doing the best way I can. So a lot of prayer and a lot of support that I get from family and friends. But it's not easy. But I'm doing what I got to do.
yes, you are. You are definitely keeping your crown level, sister. And I commend
Hmm.
you. Got another supporter in me. You know what I mean? And my
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
let the listeners know how they can give you some support. What do you need, sis?
Well, just please check out the song. Stream it. Leave me comments, share it, uh, purchase the book. Just be a supporter for, to me by just being there as far as, following the pages, seeing what I have going on, and just sharing it. I believe, like, tell a friend, and getting the word out and the message out. It'll help. It'll help not just me, but it'll help others as well.
All right, we're gonna make sure that we do that for sure, sister. I appreciate you for pulling up and giving us
No
a moment
problem.
of your time and letting us into your cipher. You know what I mean? Um,
Hmm.
I want to give you an opportunity to always say you can drop some gems, some knowledge. You can talk about something you feel that's important. I just want to give you an opportunity to give you the floor and let you put something on it. So the floor is yours.
Well, I tell everyone to turn your pain into purpose. Things that seem like it will break you, it's not gonna break you. You just have to find your strength. And things happen in life, but only God knows why. So my main phrase is to turn your pain into purpose.